Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, after I finished the last video on this, I realized that the first part of the video, I spent a good amount of time talking about how I was going to put the delivery for the wood, the lumber, the planks, on this track instead of building a whole new track for it. And then I went and built a whole new track for it anyways. I mean, it worked. My biggest concern was trying to stack these two viaducts here, and it worked. And I am glad not to overstack this line. I mean, you get too many on one line, they just tend to get backed up. It would have been the cheaper route though, because I would have just need to build this one connection. Oh well, it is there, it is working, it's all set. So now what we're going to do, see, this has already got pass-through tracks on it because we're already passing through oil and that sort of stuff on here. What we need to do now, as you see, we got this split off so that both the intercity freight and the oil and plastics and stuff going through, or not the plastics, the oil going through, and the goods train, that was the other thing, the goods train coming through, can just pass through here without stopping if they need to. But we don't have that on this side, and we are going to need that on this side if we want to pass down here to where our, our tools factory is. So, first things first is going to be updating this particular station. Okay, so we got the game paused. I'm going to actually unstop you. I had to stop him, keep him going into the station. Got everybody else out of the station. Now, all I really need to do is add 2 more tracks here for a pass-through. So let's go ahead and we'll start... No, wrong button. We'll start by deleting this platform. Yeah, I know, you're unhappy with me. And we will go ahead and then we're going to have to go ahead and delete these 2 and the platform. And then we can go ahead and add 2 more tracks on this side. Oh, that's not where I wanted you. And then replace the platform. There we go. And platform. Let's, oh yeah, I can't do that until I get rid of those tracks. I don't know why it won't let you run a track butt into a platform. It seems like that wouldn't be a huge problem. It'd just be, you know, an end to that track. All right, so let's go ahead and delete this for now. Okay, now that that's done, I think we're going to have to cut these back further. Because that I had running straight out and then going into the curve. And I'm probably going to want to do the same thing, basically. Get this cut back. Ooh, and that... Okay, that's where it splits off and goes 2 different directions there. So, let's grab this. Let's turn off the catenary. And I'm going to run it out to here. And then let's run this one, figure out where it wants to connect here that looks good. That looks pretty good. How's the speed? Speed is good. Okay, super. Now just put the other side on here. And I think this here, all I really need to do is just connect this like that. We'll need to put new signals on all of that. This side is a little bit more complicated because, as you can see, I did my little trick that you saw me do the other day where I put a long lead on the entry side so that... Wow, I didn't realize that was coming out so far. Whoa! I did not expect that to do that. Okay, you are now on the wrong track. Why are you on the wrong track? This is all going to have to be deleted too, so I suppose I might as well get rid of it right now. And we can do the whole thing at once. Alright, cool. So we're right here. So let's go ahead and take this first off and connect it right there. Take this and connect it right here. Now, this is going to be a pass-through. Where do I want this to split off at? Down here somewhere? Or further up? Actually, you know what? Let's do the other side first. I think that would make more sense. There. So I put that on there so trains can line up here for the stop if necessary without getting in the way of everyone else. Okay. That looks like a good place for that. Can I make this work? Does not look like it. It probably does not like this road here. Yeah, the road definitely is in the way. So let's try from right here. I think that'll work. Here. And then here we just need to do one of these. Double slip these. So they can get into those platforms. Actually, I think only one side of those needs to get into a platform, but that's fine. Yeah, and let's delete this one and do the same thing. Alright, signals are in. Not a whole lot of signals in this little section here because of all the mergers and everything. And everything seems to be running fine. So, now we're going to move down to here. And I think what I want to do... might have to move that road, we'll see. I think what I want to do is just... building this, 320, we'll put 2 on here, no catenary. Oh, and let's make this a medium building. And if I can, I just want to place this right here. And extend the road. Since it's not quite long enough to reach the entire station. There we go. Now, I think we might be able to get past that. Oops, nope. Tracks, there we go. So actually, we don't need these to go to the same direction. Let's see. Let's cut this back to about here. And I'm going to run this one out too. But these are not going to be connected because one side is going to be delivering our tools to the city. The other side's going to be incoming lumber. So then this, let's see. Don't think we need to go quite that far. Let's actually get rid of these 2 signals here. Then we'll grab this one. We need to go about there, it looks like. Beautiful. And then we can come off from here. And then down here, we'll go ahead and split this off. There we go. And signals. Put one right there. Let's come back to this. Check that out. I'm gonna replace that one with one right there. And this, of course, is just too close, so we're gonna end up taking it out so we can put ones right here. There and there. Why are you unhappy because I made a one-way track one way? What is the issue here? How is this interfered with at all by this being here? Oh, you're on the wrong... It's showing it on the wrong track. Why? Oh, I did not double slip this. Oh, that's very strange. I'm confused by that because I swear I had that double slipped. This one right here. All right, it looks right now. Oh. Except, get rid of that one and put a one-way right there. I think actually before we go any further, I want to get our delivery set up. All right, so we're going to clear over here to our sawmill. That. And come all the way back down here to our tools factory. And this will be the Berkeley tool and die. And we want it to, nope. We want it to wait until full. And we are only going to carry planks. Stupid things, always wanting to do weird stuff. And you're going to drop off planks. Okay, there we go. And this will be the Inglewood sawmill freight. And somewhere I must have something I can use to purchase a train. Come on, there's got to be one somewhere. How did I get trains on this to begin with? Oh, here it is. There we go. All right. So let's just do the same thing we've been doing with this. I'm going to grab this one. No, we're not going to use the Amtrak locomotives. Let's use the yellow one, I guess. Let's use the second one. Oops. Didn't mean to get that. And this stuff. Just want to check these and see if any of them are weird guys that let us do something strange. Nope. We'll stick with this. Oh, no, wait. Forgot, we've got those new ones. They're way up at the top for some reason. We'll use the yellow one. Oops, too many. I guess we'll go 3 meters over. Okay, so Inglewood sawmill freight. Let's speed it up. Let this guy get out of here. So we can have a nice look at our new train. Oh yeah, the yellow matches perfectly. It looks great. Alright, cool. Let's let it do its thing. And we'll come back down here and get back to work on this. So now this one, We're going to grab here, and we need to bring it the other direction. And that definitely does not look right. I think we're going to have to get rid of these two signals here. You know, I think maybe this one's going to have to go back further. In fact, let's just take it all the way back to the platform. And I think I'm going to have to take this out for now. We'll put it back in afterwards. That seems a lot better. We're losing speed there, but 118. I think that'll do. And the signals here are in the way now. And we'll run this over to there. And I hate the fact that I have to zoom in to do one thing and then zoom out to do the other one because I can't see what I'm doing otherwise. 116. Yeah, it's 116 all the way, so perfect. And then we can do the same thing here. We do it on the other side. Except that it doesn't like it for some reason. There we go. And then we should be able to just do this. There. 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 And then here, we'll put this right in the... Let's put it on the correct sides. No, I want you to stop without blocking the track. I don't want you to specifically block the track. Okay, we'll go ahead and cross here, I think. And then, oops. You can curve down and connect to that. Well, this highway here is pretty busy too, isn't it? Maybe I should widen it. Give this a little touch up. Oh, we need to put signals on here too, don't we? Let's go ahead and manually do these. Let's just put a pair right here in the middle. And then down here we can put one right there. And here we are going to need, I think let's just go ahead and use one of these here. That will save us a lot of headaches. Let me go from here to here. Okay, that looks good. And we'll make this, I don't know, let's make that color. And this will be the Berkeley Tools Freight. And this one we can actually use one of the new, what you call it? Let's see. That's not the one I wanted. Ah, this one is the one I was looking at. It'll only do 105, but this is a pretty short run. I don't think it's ever going to have a chance to get up to anything bigger. So let's use that. And then we can come down here. Oh, what's this? Well, these are handsome cars. But I was thinking of using one of these. Let's use the southern here. And yes, this does do tools. There we go. Berkeley Tools Freight. Cool. So now, I wonder if these doors open. I'm going to have to look at and see when we get there. We haven't received any wood yet. I didn't think we would. We haven't run it long enough. Boy, that locomotive. I didn't see whether or not the doors opened or not. I just looked away for a brief second. Oh, well. That locomotive looks tiny compared to these giant boxcars. He's doing a good job hauling that, despite the looking like a tiny locomotive compared to the rest of it. He's not tiny, though. He's bigger than this one. All right, let's let this run for a little while and see how we do. I am very confused. Why is this guy backing all the way from the freight yard back to the tools factory? I didn't change any settings. That's just something. I'm betting it must be these cars. These modded cars must do something funky, because I think this is just a vanilla locomotive here. I don't think this is even a modded one. Yeah, it has the very drab interior that tells me vanilla. Alrighty, that was strange. We do have our first lumber train on the way. Here it is. But he's not carrying much. It's his very first load. You know, you gotta go easy on him. It's his first time. Are you saying it's a virgin train? Possibly. Well, this is running. It's taken a long time for it to get going because the supply trains are just so long. We're taking stuff all over the map. One thing I had not expected is this road. I connected it up to the highway, and so it's become sort of a shortcut for people wanting to go down to this side of town. But we are getting stuff delivered. It is slowly working up on its transported rating. It's just a matter of how long it takes stuff to get somewhere. Now, before we go any further, there's some things I want to do. One is this right here. How many needs to carry? 152. We're having trouble getting all of this taken care of on a couple of different places. I want to upgrade these. And I think we're only going to need about half of them. So let's do this. I'm going to delete these. Yeah, I know. Some of those were fairly new. And we're going to go down to here. And let's do these Metro liners. 304. Yeah, 234 capacity. So 4 of these should be better than however many we had to the other. And I don't know where any of them are. And I want to do the same thing with our routes up here, which are continually short trains. I mean, look at this Chula Vista, 700 people waiting there. We got 8 trains. I am going to, let's delete 3 of them. And then we'll replace these with Metro liners as well. What is somebody upset about? Just turn around. Oh, you know what? I screwed that up. Let's go back to here. And I'm betting I set this for... Yeah, I was figuring 320. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to replace those and put my other trains back on. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a screw up. You're good at those. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the same thing here. There. And I don't know how many I had before. I thought I... Seems like I didn't delete any. I thought I did. Let's ride along with this one. Ooh, that's up. We got some weird cameras for this one. Very strange. See, it's already over 100, so its acceleration is great. And of course, now we're looking much more modern. We're in the late 70s. So we're getting some newer looking goodies. All right. Let's upgrade the other one now. Where was it? Here we are. Now that you know what you're doing. Possibly. I possibly know what I'm doing. Okay, and this one, we're not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to replace them straight up. There we go. I even had diesels on there because the diesels I had were better than... Oh, I thought I shortened these. What is going on? There. Okay, that was very, very strange. I must have just grabbed the wrong thing at some point there. I think I did the Berkeley line twice by accident. That was what was wrong. All right. Well, we got that taken care of at least. And we've got our new tool factory going. This thing's still really backed up. Well, none of these where the camera moves too fast. All right, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. We got our tools factory up and running. It's going to take it a while to, get fully functional. But it is up and running, and we've got some of our trains taken care of, some of our passenger trains upgraded. There are other lines I need to upgrade, but we'll take care of that another time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.